Hi guys! Welcome to the vlog! So this is the vibe for 2022. I'm just getting ready with Spirit to give you some healing messages because I know the energy is crazy. So this is a tip for you if you're feeling kind of low, kind of bleh. Especially it's New Year's Eve. We're gonna have New Year's Eve, okay? We're gonna keep the high vibes, right? And there's nothing better than a Dominican to keep the high vibes, right? Dominicano! They're already partying right now. Drinking, partying. Talked to my dad today. No, they're, even if there's lockdown. Some places they're doing lockdown. Like here, they just announced they're gonna start doing curfews again and closing everything. So it's gonna get deeper and deeper because obviously they're not getting into the root of the cause. That they have to stop with fossil fuels and clean the water because there's something in the water. There's something in our food. But let's keep the high vibe, right? Yeah. Dance it off. This is what pissed them off, okay? So you gotta keep the high vibe. Grab some tea if you don't drink. Grab your drink. There's no judgment here. We're gonna get into the healing, but I need you to move it around. Since you've been sitting down all day, I need you to get up. Yes. Yes. Shower. Get ready. Get sexy. Doesn't matter if you're alone, if you're with other people. It doesn't matter. Especially those who cut all these motherfuckers off, who never ask for forgiveness or hold themselves accountable, and they were just toxic as fuck, and you cut that shit off. Yeah, Queen of Souls here. Good for you. Celebrate. Celebrate your bro. Even if it doesn't show, it doesn't see it yet, or nobody sees it yet, you're good enough. Get up. Go. So how you doing? Let me know in the comments. How's it been? How are you taking the news? Also that too, that all the vaccines are fucking bullshit, right? It's heavy. That's what this title is about, forgiveness. Moving forward, I guess with some commercials. Anyways, guys, I'm just trying to keep the high vibes, you know. I was like, oh, I feel good today. You know, there was a lot of things like, you know, God was literally like showing me like blessings and stuff, and as I'm meditating and praying and stuff, I was like, okay, you know, how can I help this out? Like, there's a lot of people going through very difficult things right now, especially like financially, and now like they cannot work because everything is going to be closed, or it is already, and there's no financial help or stability or anything, right? So it's heavy, right? Try to keep going through the dark, the deep stuff, but still keeping the high vibes. Dominicans are expert at this. Comes from the Taino, our ancestors. So this is for anybody that relates to. If it relates, great. If it doesn't, you let it go. So this is the ancestors and angels trying to keep you guys on high vibe because we're already winning. They just want you to think that that you're losing. We're winning. The more they're trying to suppress and try to separate us and the more they're losing. Enjoy. You gotta believe. You're being tested. You gotta have faith. Can you tell I've been moving my hips a lot, huh? Yes, I've been practicing belly dancing and yoga, you know. I'm not gonna let these people pull me down. I'm not gonna let them pull you down. So welcome to Angela's community. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for your likes and subscribe and comment. Yes, I'm wearing pajama pants. I wanted to feel sexy a little bit today. I don't know. You know, I feel cute today. So it's like, oh my God. See, I always like, you know, that. Tip. Make yourself feel good. Love yourself. Whatever it is. And who cares what anybody has to say? It's your body. You're healing. You're working, you know. That too. I feel this way too because... All I think of is like, if I'm gonna die, I want to be next to my children and I don't know, dancing, having a good time, right? This is what you guys are scared, fearful. Oh, I don't know what we can do. Oh, I don't know. You gotta figure it out, y'all. You gotta connect, right? Do you understand the reason of the music in the background and me telling you about this? This is my code to you. Hope you get it. Gotta connect. Gotta unite. Learn back. There's petitions in the description below if you enjoyed this video. You can donate if you can. If not, support, share. Whatever it is, do an after service. Yeah, the injustices is happening, all these things, right? And we're supposed to take it, right? Like, okay. Guys, there's a lot of people, that's why I'm telling you to move it around. Mami, que culazo. That too. This is me kind of fighting, in a way, the intense depression and anxiety that the world right now is carrying. This is what all of us spirituals are trying to stay up, right? So we're asking you to do the same. Whatever way you find, whatever way, don't let the devil win. Don't let it. You're above that. Dance it off. Move it around. Take a cold shower. This is what forgiveness is. You have to forgive. Whatever you've done in the past is in the past. 2022. New people. Free and doing the right thing. Enough, right? And there needs to be matriarchy, y'all. Like, men are, I mean, we need divine masculine, divine feminine, because without it, it wouldn't work. So there needs to be that equity. So us too, women, we need to heal that, you know? I'm telling you, I'm telling myself too. We need to, like, okay, we need to be equal. You know, some men are just like, come on. Right? It's a kind of love and hate situation, right? Commercials. So yeah, just grab some tea or whatever you're having fun right now. If you're alone, man, it's okay. They're different, like, get into it. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Wow, I've been doing this for 10 minutes. What the heck? Oh, I'm jumping. All right, so let's get into it, shall we? Let's do this. Wait, this is a song I really like. Wait. Is it this one? Guys, how are you? Tell me, are you alone in the comments or with somebody? Are you celebrating with your kids? Are you celebrating New Year's Eve? How are you doing? Are you sick? Are you homesick? Because a lot of people I talked today, they were sick. So if you were, you know, I also been talking a lot with a lot of people who had COVID-19 and they survived. So they gave me some pointers. I mean, I've been giving it on my blog lately, but they just confirm it. So basically, I guess this is spirit too letting me know, really, you know, it's just there's a lot of things that karma is happening with divine judgment. So a lot of people are not really, especially those in power, they're doing the wrong thing and you know it, right? So for now it's you too, but the thing is you can't control what other people do, right? That's the situation, right? So you can only control what you can do. So this is what advice on people who never have taken this and they had, or some of them had taken the vaccine and they also got COVID and how they survive, okay? So basically they kept saying that a lot of praying. They pray a lot because it's, I mean, I haven't had it, thank God, you know, but, and I'm vaccinated, whatever, but obviously that doesn't really matter. And I'm one of the persons that as an experience, I really, my psychic ability lowered to a point that I was literally like back into depression and anxiety where I was before taking this. So that's how I knew that something is just not, it's off. But either way, it doesn't really work, does it? Or it works and it keeps you alive. That's what my dad keeps telling me. I love you, Daddy, but it's okay to believe in like that. You're good, you know? But it's just as hard to swallow, right? It's a hard pill to swallow that you count on these people and you know that they're liars, manipulators, controllers, and literally just, I don't even know. And we have to be kind of doing what they tell us to do, but they're not really doing the right thing for our lives, for everything. Anyways, the message that I wanted to give you, it was that, so how they overcome this. Sorry, my throat is dry and I feel like really hot. Yes, I turn off the heater because it's really loud and also want to conserve energy while I do this because I am doing energy somehow with the light, with the computer and stuff like that. So I'm just being conscious and I'm putting it out there to you that, you know, sometimes, you know, turning off the lights, like little things. I know it doesn't like, oh, that doesn't fix anything, but it does in a small scale, micro level. So yeah, just having habits, like really conscious habits, it can, you know, help out too, you know? Okay, the other things they kept saying is that they pray and they did daily meditation and breath work. They did like 50 minutes in the morning and 50 minutes at night. Then after that, they say they stopped eating meat. They only ate green stuff, like only vegan. Some of them were vegan and some of them were vegetarian. But they stopped eating meat. They don't drink cow milk anymore. They exercise every single day. There's no excuses for them. Anything. They do yoga, running, cycling, a lot of sports, a lot of movement, dancing, guys. That's why I'm like, you know, I always love dancing, but I always being scared to like, you know, put it like, and I see everybody on TikTok and all these things like dancing. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm too old for that, or you know what I'm saying? But now I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't. So I'm gonna dance, okay? Anytime I want now, whenever I want. Healing, you know, and I got confirmation by divine and spirit that dancing is healing too. So my readings are gonna have a little bit of dancing. Okay, not all the videos, like it'll get used to it, like well. But it just helps me keep up the energy and heal that acid. And alchemize, that's how I do it. I don't know how other people do it, and I take it how it resonates, but I feel like when I dance or paint or do anything artistic, this, you know, it really helps healing and keep the spirit up, and, you know. So I'm going to try to come in here. I'm going to tell the basics to keep you healthy. And then you let me know if it helps you, okay? But I hope you're doing this. I hope you're moving around. Yes, guys, we are leaving 2021. Ah! Okay, wait, there's a song I like. Wait, where is it? Is it this one or no? Is that this one? Oh yeah, this is the Dembow 2021 mix dominicano. Oye, oh, and that too. Español. Voy a empezar a hacer historias de astrología en español. Oh yes, I'm gonna embrace my culture, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about indigenous cultures as well, through ancestors, because they want to communicate with you, and why not? Learn different things. They survive very, very much more horrible things than this. We're gonna get through this. Okay, where is the song? Is it this one? Oh, there it is. That's it. Oh, commercial. Where is it? Wait. Oh. I love this song. Que sea chivirica. Bombón. The hips. This takes all the stress, the anxiety, depression. So if you're not showering or exercising or anything like that, everything accumulates here. Okay? So you gotta move it whatever way you fucking feel like it. Okay? That too. Just have fun. Enjoy. I mean, there's nothing that we can control at this moment. All we can do is heal from within. Find our inner truth. Take whatever through the adversity. How can we learn through this? How can we, you know what I mean? Also, we have to build communication and connection. And that's what they're trying to stop it. All right, should we start this reading? Wait, okay, they what I was saying. I too, light cannot come without darkness. So you have to balance the both. So really a sin energy, a yin-yang duality. And that's it. Envious, jealous people and stuff like that are always going to be there. But at the end of the day, you have to forgive them for yourself. Not in the sense that you need to go back to them and stuff like that. But I'm talking about in the sense that you have to forgive them just for yourself because it's heavy. Not forgiving, it's heavy. especially those who have wronged you in the past. They think that forgiveness is for them. No, it's not. It's for yourself. Now, it's up to you if you choose to get back into that thing. But you know, people always show you who they really are by their actions. So if they're doing exactly the same thing, that the reason why you had to break that toxic cycle in the first place, yeah, forgive them for yourself and just move on, right? And keep that boundary, because some people have none and they don't respect and they expect other people to respect them, right? Please. Please. All right, we're gonna get into this reading right now. New Year's Eve reading. I should call it like that, but we'll see. We'll see how I call it. Ay, Dios, estos comerciales, coño. All right. I wasn't going to do the reading like this, but it turned out that I'm going to do it like this. Or maybe, you know what? Why not? Hi. Let's see. Is that good? Okay, I have my little sun here. And the moon. I don't know. I always have a connection with the moon, so let's embrace it. Or should we go back? Oh no, here's good. Here's good. Wow, it's been like 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, it feels like there's no rush. This is fun. Healing is supposed to be hard, yes, but you can find the fun in it, right? Keeping the positive thinking. That's the hardest thing, to keep our positive thoughts, right? 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 Especially when everybody says that you shouldn't. They shouldn't be so happy and so positive because it bothers them. Be happy. Enjoy. Smile. Do what you love to do and do it a lot. Okay? Why? Because it also actually protects you. It protects you from any negative thing, from any negative people trying to do anything to you, envious, jealous people, people send you spell work, witchcraft, and stuff like that. It really does. And whoever's saying that you shouldn't be positive, that you shouldn't, you know, we all go into the low and down, and we show up here or any on social media, whatever, or we show up to people when our cups is full, right? But when we not do that, you know, you can't blame other people for, you know, your actions and things that you are not doing, or things that, you know, you've done in the past that you can't let go, that you can't move on. Like, some people really stay stuck in the past and they can't let it go. They can't forgive themselves. So that's what we're here. We're here to talk about forgiveness and how to heal from very toxic situations. As well, it was kind of hard for me to say this message as well, because it's also very heavy, especially that it's so heavy because everything else is heavy right now, right? And we're supposed to continue the happy-go-lucky kind of thing. You know, putting it like, yeah, because we have to stay above this BS, right? But for some people, that's not that easy. So they take it in the wrong way, especially when they see you trying to be happy and trying to uplift people, inspire people. But then these people are jealous and fucking envious, and they can't stand it that you're happy. They have probably some karmic cycle. They have some karma going through. They have some fucking karmic toxic demons and shit inside them. And they don't even, you know, it comes from generational curses. Yo, look at your birth chart. I'm serious. It will help you a lot. And also it's a long birth chart, right? You have to really understand. And also you'll see on the birth charts that it shows you if you have a karmic cycle, what number of the karmic cycle. It's all connected. So you can understand and heal that aspect. So if you were stuck in home, locked down, something going on, you don't have, you know, you have some phone access and stuff like that, hey, you're more lucky than most of us, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people going through a lot of difficult things. Like, that's what I was doing today, like praying for other people to have, inner peace and less chaos and conflict and you know, just praying for other people, turn candles and stuff like that. Like it's not you know, not everybody can have the things that you have too. And that's something that I'm keeping like, please God, can you give it, you know? And that too is like understanding the aspect and accepting and forgiving and then like continue going, you know, trying to inspire people, because that's for me as an empath, it's very heavy, because that too, I feel it like when I'm in meditating, when I'm like in the dreams, and I'm in the spiritual, like, you know, us people who are psychic spiritual, we are complete, like once you're awakened, your job is just starting. Not just a job, it's more like a life purpose, a mission, something that, you know, it calls to you, that is you know, you're born to do, right? Also, you realize most of you guys, that's who I'm here for, that most of you have been dreaming of your past lives. Right? And that's very difficult to swallow and to really like, whoa, okay, yeah, right? And then now you're starting to understand that in this lifetime, what really has happened your entire life, you're like, oh, okay. At least this happens for people who awakened, but Spirit's letting me know, no, it's not just people who are awakened, there's also people who are asleep. Yes, you've been having dreams, right? You've seen numbers, you've been seeing synchronicities. God works in mysterious ways, and so is the devil, right? And the devil's so pissed, right? You see it in the external, see it outside, right? Trying to control, manipulate people not to wake up right now, or we're being tested to see how are we able to overcome this and heal ourselves and stand out for Gaia, right? Stand out for indigenous communities and BIPOC, right? Oh yeah, we're being tested. Whatever talent or gift you're supposed to be doing, do that. Okay? Be committed to that. That's what I'm saying. You have to find something that keeps you happy, that keeps you joy. And in order for that, you need that lighter kind of mentality. So you have to forgive whatever has been done to you and let go of the past. Let go of things that don't serve you, especially environment, people, all that stuff. Start making an assessment. Take this time to take that assessment. I know it's very hard, that you feel reconstricted, you feel kind of closed down, you don't understand, you know. Did I finish telling you guys about what else to do if you get how to recover? Because I know a lot of people also haven't recovered from, you know, like bowels and like sense of hearing after getting COVID. But I know that what they have said is that they exercise, pray, meditate, eat green. They don't drink cow milk, drink lots of water, only healthy food, only. Like really keep like an alkaline kind of thing, diet kind of like, you know, and then also focus on like their like rest, like they sleep. They say that they really prioritize their 8-hour sleep, or like, you know, they yeah, taking care of yourself. But then again, that's those things that are like, how do people do that when they're having financial situations, or they're having some conflict at home, or they're living with many people at home? How can they find that peace and stuff like that, you know? Like, and that too is like how they have found their way is like, you know, connected to other communities, connected to other people, or like having just a few people that, you know, are generally care for you, and then they're able to help you out, you know, as long as they see you helping yourself, you know. And yeah, it's just it's difficult to see while we are all kind of in this chaotic thing. And if we are attached to karmic things, like, you know, addiction, toxic things, too much alcohol, like I don't judge people, but I'm telling you right now, alcohol is like serious poison. You know that, right? Okay. And it's okay. I'm not judging anybody. It's just a little bit, just a little wine, right? It is poisoned. You just wanna, your mind is your ego, because it's a society, it's acceptable by society. So your ego is like, no, but it makes us feel good. Like everybody does it, like, right? It's weird. Like when people feel uncomfortable when I go to places and like I'm like I don't drink alcohol. I didn't, and that's what too is like I had to get away from people who didn't respect that boundary and who actually kind of shame you for not drinking, which was really weird because I was like, okay, to each your own, right? Hmm. Anyways, guys, let's get into reading. Let's see if we put some peaceful music because it's forgiveness, but we can leave this one if you like. Or what we can do is no music at all. All right, let's get into it. Let me close the window because it's very cold. It's getting cold now. Alrighty, let's turn on some incense. All right, guys, let's sit down. Let's relax. No need to rush anything. No need to, wherever you're watching this is in the morning or nighttime or middle of the day, whatever. Hopefully you're sitting down and you're not like driving and stuff. I don't want to be a constant, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. All right. So yeah, Spirit's been letting me know, giving me lots of messages today, lots of signs about, like forgiveness, and it's very difficult. Like for a lot of people, this is like the hardest thing, right? And that's like one of the ascensions process of, when you're ascending, when you're getting into that ascension process. So yeah. Forgiveness. It's and also too, like, forgive yourself for accepting things that kind of betrayed your body, your spirit, and mind. So that's something like, we already talk about the body, how to keep the body healthy, and some of us already have an idea of what that is, but we just like and it's easy to get into that stagnant kind of procrastination kind of mindset, right? Because usually those two are linked to emotional bond, something emotional, something traumatic that has happened, right? So we tend to, when we're not healed, we tend to attach that addiction or whatever to the traumatic experience that happened to us, and we end up like codependent of that. And also that too is like, it's a really low vibration, right? So it's just, you're easily manipulated and controlled, and yeah, that's why a lot of people get taken advantage of, and they feel like they can't speak for themselves. And that's something that I wanted to leave here for anybody who needs to hear this. It's not that easy to accept, especially those who have dealt with child abuse and of any kind, right? Right. So it's kind of hard to, because abuse, trauma, it's never really like, it's not something that just can go away just like that. You live it every day, right? So you learn how to live with it, how to survive life and everything, keep a good positive mindset while you're dealing with it, right? So it takes practice. Forgiveness is a practice, but the thing is, it starts with yourself first. And how do you do that? Self-care, right? Anything that helps your body and your mind to create that habit of self-care. That too is like a habit. It's like a building, like an exercise plan kind of thing. Like, how people do like 20 push-ups and stuff like that, like kind of like that. But it has to work for you. You have to find that way for you, because everybody's experience or situation are completely unique. None of us have the same life experience and things like that. So it's up to you to realize, okay, this is what works for me and this is what doesn't. And that aspect takes time and healing and going within and understanding, and balancing the good and the bad in you while you're going through the healing. So I'm hearing from Spirit that a lot of people are going through this awakening because of all these difficult things that is happening. But at the same time, it's like people are more understanding about keeping your higher consciousness, keeping your mentality in a different aspect, and do what you gotta do to find ways to get through this. I'm telling you, not everybody, we're all going through it. We're all in this, okay? It's very difficult it's not even like, it's not something that you're like, okay, I can just get away from depression. I can just get away from it. Like, no, it's a process. It's like, just like, when people start deciding they don't want to eat meat anymore. I remember that was my experience. Like each day I would eat, and then that's it. It was just because of traumatic experience. Because of the breakup, I stopped eating meat. But it was just something that, and then each day I noticed that it was like a practice. You really have to, and then finding ways of having some nutrient foods, that takes time, especially now that you have to figure out finances. You have to work on your mental health while you're stuck at home or trying to work from home, or if you have children, how to work. Like, there's a lot of people are going through so much right now. That's what I'm saying. We have to be kind people. Okay? And if you're not kind to others, then you're obviously not kind to yourself, right? Like those people that go out of their way to try to hurt others, try to manipulate them, even do magic and spell stuff. Like, that's the thing. It's like, how did these people have time? That's how you know. Like, people who have good heart, who have pure intentions, they don't have time to do evil things to other people. They don't have time. They don't. So it's just funny how evil people always find time. And they're codependent, and they are toxic as fuck, and they always addicted to something. You know what I'm saying? They always have time to hate on other people, gossip, do stuff to other people, and then they complain, or they see like, oh, why is all this happening to me? Oh my God. And then they go through their karma like God and divine put like, oh, judgment right there, yo. Enough. And then you wonder why. What you give is what you get. You know what I'm saying? Karma's not a bitch. She's not. She's a mirror. Okay? All right. Let's get to that too. You got to forgive that aspect of yourself, that bad karma that you had to go through. That too, that past life. This is why it's showing up to you guys. Forgive. There's a lesson in the dream, in the past life that you're supposed to see so that you cannot repeat it here in this reality. You have to heal that. So I know you look at whatever's happening in the world, what I'm telling you, it's something in disguise, right? Learn to see the gift and the blessing through the chaos and adversity. Remember, things happen for you, not to you. And there's something in the dreams that Spirit and Divine are trying to let us know. Because it's something that it can help us deal with what we're going through right now. I'm telling you, God will never, ever, ever leave us. And right now we have been breaking a lot of generational curses without even a lot of spiritual people are doing lots and lots of work outside of what you see here. Okay? There's a huge spiritual warfare on the other side. I'm not even supposed to say it apparently. But yeah, because it goes against, Anyways, let's get into the reading before probably some people, they get to be for like an hour or something here. Like yesterday, for some reason, it was just turning off. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going to let you know if this cuts off, part 2 is on the way. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know, it was really weird. Anyways, let's get into it. Forgiveness. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Protect us into the highest light. The energy that we're going to read. Keep us safe, and anything negative, evil, or malignant intent sent to us, get back to sender, and so it is. All right. So I just wanted to see what the soul journey some of you are, and then can listen to some advice. That's it, guys. Keep your, oh, that would like literally jump out. Trust. See? Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yes. Also, chakra. Yes. Trust your intuition. You guys are all capable of a lot that has been programmed and down to tell you that it's not. Yeah, your service. I feel good when I can help others. It's true. So find anything that makes you feel like, you know, if your cup is full, try to, because that too is like, it's like an inner peace, an inner joy to help other people, especially when if you see them struggling, if you see them working really hard, or you see them like trying to, you know, get out of some type of situation, like, you know, try to be a service, whatever it is, a service to you. I find creativity, and that's what I was writing today. I wrote unconditional love, inner peace and creativity creates this like sustainable love, like really inner peace love. So that's what message that I'm passing to you. Probably I'm gonna paint it because I actually painted it, like did it like a little scratch, but we'll see how it will turn out. Anyways, yes, service. Anything that you can be a service, that you do, gift or talent that can be gift into the world. Let go of doubts. I know I'm telling you this, but I'm doing them myself. It's heavy. There's a lot of doubts and envy and jealous things around the world. A lot of people are unhappy. They don't want to heal. You know what I mean? And they project all that stuff onto you because they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to be, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about like family members, friends that you thought that were in your side, but they're just fucking jealous as fuck. They don't want to see you, you know what I'm saying? So they project all their insecurities and yeah, envy. It's a lot of envy, yo. And that's heavy. So if you're carrying that and you usually are not like, what the heck? Like, yeah, get out of that funk. This is heavy. Also, if you're somebody very jealous with low mentality, negative mentality, and you think like, I don't know how many vaccines you've taken and it's still, you still get COVID and you still don't understand why, yo, your immune system is literally shutting down because it's kind of disgusted of what you do or you think. I know people don't want to hear this, but hey, I'm just saying, assess yourself. Assess yourself. Yeah, there's a lot of people going through grief right now, so we have to be kind. These same cards came out yesterday, and I already shuffled them. Interesting. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. A lot of us are grieving relationship, things that people have done to us in the past, and that's what we're talking about. We're talking about forgiveness, courage. This is it. We need to build this courage, and that takes healing. That takes forgiveness. And I know it's easier said than done, right? Because everybody's like, oh, that's so easy for you, but like, no, man. Time for empathy. Enough. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation, right? But also, you know, have boundaries. Like 2022, we're not taking anybody's shit anymore. There's boundaries that need to be built, and we need to stand up and, you know, denial. So someone's in denial. Of what? Of forgiving somebody? Oh, that's the ego, is it? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. We all make mistakes, and we have to forgive others just, you know. But now somebody's in denial because they have done something wrong, and they don't think that they need to forgive anybody. Oh, that's the ego too. So you think you're better than that person, even though you know that you have hurt that person, that you have done wrong. This is narcissistic. It's a disorder, huh? You think that you did nothing wrong, that people have to just go to you and you're supposed to go into other people's life without giving that forgiveness, asking for that forgiveness, and you think people are just going to accept you after all the damage that you have caused? Those people are allowed to forgive you and keep you in a distance. But somebody's in denial of that. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Gotta be aware of it. That too. If you're not aware of your own things, the good and the bad, then you know what I'm saying? Yeah, growth. That's what we're here for. This is Earth School, and we're spirits. That's why it's good to understand. Take however you want it, but you're a spirit and you need to get back into that self-love and self-care. Like God wants you to do this. Love yourself. Stand up for yourself. Meet him halfway, right? Cannot let all this thing be done just like that. What? You are the miracle. But for that, you need to accept that because we've been told and programmed and conditioned that we're not good enough or that we're just good enough because if we have some type of status, some type of money, some type of following, or I don't know what the hell. Always external, not internal. And that, it's okay to accept. It's okay to admit and get through that. It's growing, right? You're growing. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. This takes time. And learning and understanding. Anyways, making a course about this. Because a lot of people are not really like, it's like, what? I don't know, and that's why it's like, I don't want to tell people like everyone has to find their own way. So that's why I'm just giving you the basics, giving you the, which I already almost been doing my whole channel. And on Writers Yet blog and on the podcast. I love you guys, okay? Yes, imagination. It's that time now. We need to imagine what New Earth will look like with higher consciousness, circular economy, sustainability, land back, anti-racism, no cops, no government. Yeah, matriarchy. Yeah. But have indigenous doing what it needs to be done. No more fossil fuels. Only green everywhere. Using creativity through adversity and healing. Healing ourselves and the planet together. Right? Yes. Imagine. Manifest. We gotta do it together. You ready? Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I feel like someone's blocking my throat chakra right now. Nice try though. Judgment. Yes, it's time to let go of judgment. We judge other people all the time, but guess what? You know what you're judging and telling other people? It's just you. You're projecting your own self. You're judging yourself. It's hurtful, doesn't it? It's heavy too. A lot of people carry all of that judgment and judging, and then they live like that, and they can blame other people for all the things that they're not doing. That too. Letting go of judgment, ego death takes forgiveness. It's a practice. 48:28. Nice. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Your path, my path, and my mission is different from yours, and then from the other person next to you, or the person living next to you. Like everyone has different path, and that's why it's low vibration. It's low point to judge others. When you should be working on yourself, when you should be focusing on what makes you tick. What do you want to do? How do you want to use your talents and gifts and help humanity right now? How can you use all these outlets that we have right now for your advantage, for whatever side hustle that you need to do on the side, aside from your job? Or if you don't want to, that's fine too, but stop judging. Enjoy, enjoy other people's good vibes, good positivity. Embrace that, instead of judging. Because at the end of the day, you're judging yourself. It's just what it is. I still haven't seen the card of forgiveness yet. Okay. Freedom. Lack of freedom. But it was in reverse. All of you feel trapped right now, right? It's difficult. It's not easy to what we're going through and do through forgiveness and stuff like that. Like we feel abandoned kind of thing. And that too, I got a lot of confirmation. There's a lot of spirits right now. It's called spirits of abandonment and rejection. They have a purpose. And you'll see them in your dreams as well. That's your ancestors trying to warn you about them. They're just coming to your place. They don't care. They don't care. They're spirits. And you know they're sent by who. Especially when you're at home and during lockdown and stuff like that. Like that's when you're in low vibration, that's when they come in. Stay high vibration. You want to be free? Free your mind. Keep high vibration. It's important. Okay? Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Sorry, I feel like yelling. Because this is what we're aiming for, right? This is our goal, right? I really hope so. And especially the mind, our spirit, right? This is why healing is important. This is why forgiveness is important, because it will set you free. Forgiveness is healing. It heals mind, body, and spirit. And you need to forgive for yourself. Okay? That's just today I was like, okay, what would Jesus do? I kept saying that today. I don't know why. It was like the weirdest thing. But yeah, that's it. And I know a lot of people don't believe it, stuff like that. But me, I was just like, and then that too, when I was speaking with my dad, he was talking, like I literally saw he's saying that he always loved Santa Lupina. Yeah, and I've seen the pictures, and I don't know, I felt like today was like, okay, what will Jesus do? You know, as someone like, you know, with healing and light work and doing all these things, you know, how can I keep the high vibe for you guys and also for myself, you know? And that too, I'm learning that even doing this is very healing too, that it helps to keep you in high vibe, heals myself, and then I heal you. So I hope it helps, okay? All right, let's see what we should do. What should heal this week or before we go into 2022. And this is a timeless reading. So if we are in 2022, Happy New Year if you're watching this in the new year already. Oh my God. Yeah, third eye. Healing. What were we just saying? Take this time for healing. Healing takes time and patience and forgiveness, compassion, being kind and gentle to yourself, your mind and body, especially those who have dealt with traumatic experiences and have healed from trauma from your parents, right? And parents or situations that have happened in the past, you know. Why the need of this is because we're trying to help you kind of let go of this weight so you don't pass it into the 2022 when we're trying to build that, you know, stability, right? For the collective, for everybody. So this is for everybody. It's a collective reading, okay? So basically is that we're saying is that the more we heal, the more we can keep the higher consciousness, not only for Earth, but for ourselves, for our minds, as a collective, as together, because we are one. Okay? Don't forget that. I see clearly how to bring harmony to pain, discomfort, and issues of separation, and so I'm healed. I transcend the illusion of duality, seeing beyond the veil of divisive thoughts and behaviors. I offer with confidence and integrity my visions for a brighter, more harmonious future. I am harmonious. See? And that too, the more you heal, go through the inner work and shadow work, because I'm telling you guys, if it needs to happen, eventually we have to heal, okay? I know most of you don't want to do it, and that's for people in low vibration, and if you're in that state that you don't want to heal, that you think you're always right, that everyone should be doing stuff for you, and you're not willing to forgive and take accountability, you're in the wrong channel, y'all. You're in the wrong channel. We're here to heal. We're here to go through the darkness and heal, and, you know, we're here to heal through through our bad karma and good karma. That's what we're here. Creativity, yes. Use creativity for anything. Like that pain or anything that has happened in the past that you're trying, like, it's just an energy, right? You have all these things that you want to let go of. So once you start healing, this is something that, like, I've been feeling it. Like, you know, any creativity helps you also stay in the high vibe so you don't feel this low when you're going through your healing, right? Spiritual awakening, ascension, and the ego death. Like this has helped me stay above, right? To go through the adversity without judgment, without comparing, without, the need of external validation or whatever, I will show up whenever, the cup is, you know what I'm saying? Create strong boundaries. Creativity is healing as well, and it helps you with forgiveness to yourself. Yep. I am free to play, free to love, laugh, and experiment. I am free to experience, to create, and to manifest. I am free to believe, to be myself. I allow my creative potential to flow through me in all its glory and magnificence. I flow. You flow. Go with the flow. That's the energy. Go with the flow with your healing. Go with the flow. How are you gonna, compassion. There's a lot of compassion. But wait, for the creativity. Sorry, this is my dharma. And I get happy when I talk about creativity. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to do that because, very strong message, okay? All right, compassion. We need to have compassion and kindness and be kind to other people, right? But we have to have compassion for ourselves while we're going through this, because it's not easy, right? It's very difficult. Some people have different situations, different ways of how they're gonna awaken. All of us have unique, also different experiences of how we are in the spiritual awakening of ourselves, when we are going through ego death and ascension symptoms and stuff like that. Yeah, we got angels here. Compassion. I see all things through eyes of love in my heart. I find compassion and understanding for those who are struggling and misaligned with themselves, their higher wisdom and purpose. I am kind and compassionate with myself and others and the planet. I hope you are. And forgive myself for my judgments. Just saw the judgment card? I'm compassionate. Yeah, a lot of you are going through transformation right now, right? Intense, and especially in the throat chakra. Like some of you who had your throat chakra closed because of traumatic, like you have blockages, right? You had emotional blockages after you took therapy, you are going through your spiritual thing, you're doing your work, your inner work and stuff like that. Like you going through it while also dealing with the external and all this bullshit that is happening in the world. Trying to find your way. You guys are balancing, what you're doing, how you're gonna move forward from now on. Yeah, it's very difficult, but you have to find forgiveness. Like, it's okay to not have any plans for 2022. That's also fine too. Do not feel obligated that you need to be. No, because that's heavy too, right? Trying to fix everybody and everything in the world. Like, no. Let's keep it into conscious, concrete goals that helps you evolve and then helps other and your planet at your own pace and your own time. Okay? This is what Divine is trying to show you guys during this time. That's why you're going through this. And it's I'd say transformation, but it's transmutation. Okay. I release the negative thoughts and expectations of myself, others, and the world. There it is. Yo, that's the reading today, yo. To do this, what do we have to do? Forgiveness, right? And then understanding that those negative thoughts, sometimes it's not always true, right? It is easy for me to transform negative beliefs and expectations into positive and supportive ones. And so I do. See, it's a choice. It's a conscious choice. Every single day, you wake up and say, okay, today I'm going to be positive. It's going to be sometimes you can go low. It's normal. You're human, right? And it's okay to be there. I'm like, okay, I need to cry this out. I need to, feel my feelings, but you have to get out of that funk eventually. You can't just stay there, right? Because this is where the problem I'm sorry, but it is what it is. It's kind of like a problem, right? Because, you know, especially if you're dealing with mental illness by yourself, or you have people not helping you, or you are going through this, but also you start blaming and being angry and negative to other people, coping with alcohol and all these really intense drugs and sex and all these things. And, you know, and then you start blaming the world for all the things that happen to you. But it's like, really? That too, it's not always your fault too, because there's a lot of things that are happening in the world that makes you guys codependent of these things. And it's a choice too. You have to be, that's why you mentally have to be strong through all of this. Why you think you're the only one being tested? You think you're the only one being tempted? No. It's just that all of us choose different ways of how, okay, what is good and what is not good. What serves me, what doesn't serve me. I have boundaries about that. Right? And keep those boundaries no matter what, whoever likes it or doesn't like it. That's somebody who has self-respect and boundaries, right? Self-worth. Self-worth takes work. Self-growth takes work. And a lot of people, because it's hard, they don't want to do it. Right? And then they blame other people, and then they project to other people because they are jealous that they're doing the work, but they don't want them to be doing the work because they're not doing it. Oh my God, it's such a toxic cycle. I can't wait for you guys to get out of. Because there is a way out. It's through you, inside. I recognize the power of my thoughts and words as they vibrate through the universe, creating my future reality. I transform. What you think is what you get. What you act is what you get. You're in your negative low vibration, that's exactly what you get. Want to get out of? Choose better. Choose wisely. Choose consciously. Right? It is hard to keep the integrity. That too. To keep integrity, to keep truthful to other things, you have to forgive others who are doing wrong things. That you know are doing wrong things. But you have to just kind of like, okay, accept it, right? Accept them and accept the, right? Physical body. Our body is our temple, our first temple. Doesn't matter religion or whatever. I know some of you is like, oh, but the temple is the church or the synagogue or whatever. No, it's your body first. That's your first connection with the highest vibration or the high people, high power. Grounding yourself, meditating. Physical body. Take care of your body. Stop blaming other people or the vaccine's not working, all this thing. This karma is for the people who are in power, who are not accepting that they have to change. It's unfortunate that we have to get along this karma, right? Suffer financial instability, depression, anxiety, all these fucked up shit because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Poisoning our water, our food, our fucking like, what the hell is this? Right? They're lying, manipulating, doing all these stupid things so they can keep getting more money. Literally gaining more money through people suffering and people dying right now. No, let's keep it quiet because it makes them uncomfortable to talk about these things, right? About all the injustices they are doing and they continue doing it, but we're supposed to just take it in and smile about it, right? Yeah, smile. It's not wrong with that. Cry it out, smile, dance it out, use creativity, have compassion, keep moving forward, find a way. Because eventually we all have to connect. There's a lot of dismantling that needs to happen. There's a lot of clean slate, clean house. ¿Ah? Hay que limpiar. We gotta limpiar, cortar, cut. Burn. But you know what? That's another thing. Like God knows his business. That's it. Stay above, trust, and have faith. Let go what doesn't serve you though. It's heavy. Some of you are still holding on to things that no longer serve you. Be open to the new. to other things that you probably unknown. And a lot of you have this fear situation where you think like, oh no, like, no, let it go. Let it go, because this is asking us for us to believe in a much higher power, in a much higher, situation that we can even possibly understand, right? All right, let me see what the angels want to tell you guys. And I'm gonna have a sip of tea. Put a little music. La sucia, está la sucia. Está la sucia, está la sucia. I'm sending you good healing. Got you, pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams. Angels and your ancestors are going to be talking to you through there. Yeah, we all do. Each and one of us have guardian angels. All of us have an assigned, because angels can transcend. They can be in two different places at once. So is spirit, so is our ancestors. So it's time to, get back into that forgiving and forgiving yourself for things, and pray for a better outcome for yourself and for others, and start cutting the cord, what does no longer serve you. What no longer serves nobody, the planet. What no longer serves what we are going on here. We need to stand our ground, right? And we have nothing to fear. That's the thing. Is if we think that we're alone in this and we cannot, it's heavy carrying shame and guilt and all this thing, especially from other people who are not doing shit. They're just taking money. You're courageous and you're brave. But for that, it requires forgiveness. It requires rest. It requires a mental, sharp mind. Spirit as well. That requires boundaries, requires planning and strategizing properly, connecting and communicating in a conscious and healthy way. Again, it takes forgiveness, right? And that's confirmation right there. Yes. All right, let's see what the numbers angels want to tell you. Because I don't know, I like this this deck. It gives nice healing messages, and also if you start seeing the numbers here that I tell you, and then you see it around right after seeing this, you're just like, oh wow, that's so cool. I don't know, that's how angels like to, and the universe likes to communicate with you. 31. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is steering with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skill to manifest them to life. I am disciplined. Time to build that self-discipline, which I'm telling you right now, it takes forgiveness too. It takes you take accountability for yourself and really work on that. Yes. Yeah, oh my God, this is the year 2022 is the year 6. Yes, it's the year 6. I mean, not the year, but it's the life path, I think, or the 6th year. It's a 6th year or something like that in spirituality. I don't know. I saw it somewhere today and I was like, oh my God, okay. 6. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. I am nurturing. See? Yes. because we're going to be doing good things. Yes, 10-10. 10-10 usually means a completing of cycles, breaking cycles, doing what we gotta do, stand up for those who are being oppressed, have been silenced and taking advantage of, fight for children, make sure that this motherfucking system stop abusing children or what they're doing, whatever it is, and make it acceptable. Mistreating women, inequality needs to stop, right? Equal opportunities, equal, you know what I'm saying? Everything in every sense of the way. Better education. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. Be patient. Be patient. That's what I'm saying. Work on yourself. Heal yourself. Go in. Go explore yourself. Who are you really? What are you here for? 9. Woo! I don't know. I just like 9. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. Didn't it just happen that before in one of the deck? Tell it. Tell it, Spirit. Tell it, angels. They love you guys, They're trying to help you out, but if you don't help yourself, how can you expect other people to help you? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to let go of the codependency of everything, right? And really depend on yourself and really work on yourself, right? And that's okay. That's why that takes forgiveness too, And take it one day at a time. Don't try to rush the thing and stuff like that. Work on this. You can work on yourself. You can sustain and do all these things for yourself. There's a lot of people who have come out from really horrible situations you can possibly imagine, and they have figured it out. You can do it too, okay? It takes healing, it takes patience, and it takes forgiveness. Okay? It's a practice. All right, let's see what the angels of Atlantis want to tell you. And I'm hearing there's one healing message that they want to give you. And I think we're going to end it here. Because tomorrow I want to do the each sign. And maybe go on the podcast. We'll see. I don't know. Trust. Again. See? We just took another deck, guys. And it just came out. That's how the reading started. Trust in the higher power. Okay? You're not alone. Absolutely not. You never were. Angel Uriel. I think he's the one who's putting images and things for you guys in your dreams to find what is it that you're looking for, helping you guys heal, okay? And get back into trusting yourself, because it is difficult to trust, when we're being betrayed by everything, deceived by everything, lied to, and all these things. So it takes time. Yeah. Raphael. But it's going to be it's divine judgment. It's not going to be for long. See, someone's trying to stop me. It's not going to be for long. It's not. Okay? Raphael, earth force. Yeah, you are the earth. You are that. When we heal together as a collective and work on ourselves and do what we got to do, connect and communicate, there's nothing that these people can do. We need to build this. But it starts from us, from within. Angel Raphael, right here. He's all about the heart chakra. Very lovely, actually. And he also heals with compassion, helps you deal with compassion, but definitely forgiveness, because it starts from the heart. Right? Forgiveness starts from the heart. And to build empathy, it starts from within, right? And it's a practice, because you have to be empathetic for yourself too. So that way you can be to others, right? And that too, not in an unhealthy way, right? Because sometimes you can be so empathetic that you cross your boundaries for people, and it turns out that, they're disloyal, they take advantage of you. Right? So balance, okay? Everything is balance. It must be balance. Oh, yes. Abundance. It's on the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think it's what Yale is trying to tell you is that it's internal first, so it can manifest after. Okay, so that's why we're giving you all these, spiritual guidance and kind of thing to go over whatever situation is going on in the external right now in the world, and find that internal abundance that you already have, that nobody can give you really unless you give it to yourself. Say it. I am abundant. Say it. I am abundant. They say somebody here is a musician. Your song needs to be heard. Yeah, Spirit saying, yo, music is healing. So musician, artist, I hope you're taking, if you're already someone successful that works in the industry and stuff like that, I hope you're taking your, a portion of your income to help people with, trying to build equity and help people with indigenous communities and stuff like that. But use your gift to heal, to help people with difficult situations. Like, you understand right now that there's a lot of lies and deceptions right now, right? A lot of people feel betrayed, abused, taking advantage of, using their bodies, so God knows for fucking what, right? That's a great song right there. That's what Divine is saying. Use your gifts. Someone here in August, your music is needed. It's needed. So get on it. Build that self-care, that self-discipline. Write that song. Painter. Paint that picture. Put it out there. Make it like a healing painting kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Writers. Creative. Any creative people. You are abundant. You have a gift. And it heals and it helps other people. Also, whatever incomes that comes to you, that you have extra, that your cup is full, that you feel good, that you have that equity from within, because you don't need an external, like you don't need to be buying and doing all these things. Whatever you have rest or, save, or if you can, it's time to help other people. It's time to help organizations, help people who are homeless, food banks, like be of service, do things voluntarily, or create things where you can help other people, donate and stuff like that, A lot of people are going through difficult things that this fucking system is not helping them. You could be that earth angel that God is going to use you, your money, your bank account to help somebody else. Don't be greedy. Okay? And it takes practice too. It takes forgiveness. That too, forgiving yourself for buying extra stuff that you don't really need, that you could have used that money to help somebody else or something like that. Yeah, that takes forgiveness too. And just try not to do it again, okay? You don't need to be buying extra stuff right now. Like, who the fuck? Like, that's another thing. Like, a lot of you have this addiction of shopping. And this is where, like, yes, you have to forgive yourself, but you also have to have boundaries about this. You need to understand. Yeah, wisdom. Thank you, Metatron. Giving you some wisdom here. That, this extra buying is actually a trauma response. It's an emotional thing. And then the system uses it in a way with the commercials, with all this thing, in order for you to continue that buying. So the richer get richer and the people continue to be miserable, right? We need to heal this. I didn't do any tarot. Wow. Let's see what the spirits want to tell you. Page of Cups. A lot of us are in our head, but also listen to our intuition, which is good. Yes, 3 of Cups in reverse. We're letting go of things, or a lot of us are not celebrating right now. They're not in a happy mode. But most of you are stop being trapped in your head. You're realizing, letting go of the illusions, right? But you're also focusing on your mind. You're not letting nothing, keeping your mind strong. A lot of you are going through childhood abuse, or had a lot of childhood abuse, and some of you are not accepting, not healing, not forgiving this, right? This is what also is really required. The Spirit wants to let you guys know that we have to heal our inner child. There's a lot of breaking ups and a lot of things that has happened in the past. So a lot of things that, you know, and that too is says that there's a lot of things that you guys are letting go of. Ace of Swords in reverse. This means lies, manipulation, really untruthful, disloyal. And this is how we're feeling, right? We're feeling this kind of like, when is it going to be the truth? When is it going to be, you know, or it could be also some type of communication, some type of truth that's being hidden that doesn't want to, is being blocked right now, which it could be this, right? Some type of abuse, some type of trauma, some type of, it could be a breakup as well. It could be something that it needs to be hitting. Yeah, of course. Ten of Swords is deception. You see all these, like, I always see this crows, like, it's just like spirit and ancestors guiding you guys away from all these lies, manipulation, deception, jealousy, envy, all this, like, things that no longer serve you. Listen to spirit, okay? Listen to your inner guidance. So you're not here. This is Five of Cups. This is grief, super sad. You know, like always thinking like, you know, Five of Cups aside, it's like looking over spilled milk, right? Like not realizing that you have something already, and that's probably, you know, you. Like what makes you feel you? Spirit, what's with the Five of Cups? Ooh la la. So some of you divine masculines are going through some tower moments right now. I see. I guess that's why you're grieving of all the lies and deception, probably dealing with some abuse in the past. But definitely you're kind of in your head because you didn't listen to your intuition before, right? So now you're going through a tower moment, most of you. Anyways, some of you need to understand that, and you need to heal the past in order to continue moving forward, right? The King of Wands reminds me of someone very, like, strong, creative, passionate, you know, kind of thing. But also it reminds me like someone is very passionate. So I feel like a lot of divine masculine right now are kind of like building that strength from, like, you know, or listening to spirit, listen to the intuition, going through their tower, their karmic situation, and going through adversity and still going for what they want, building that patience. This is also divine guidance. So that's good. Keep listening to your intuition. Keep forgiving. Keep healing, okay? Yeah, with the Temperance, something is being balanced. You're balancing some situation because some of you are going for your Queen of Pentacles. Divine Feminines, you are going to have someone going towards you, I guess. Or they see this, you know, they're trying to build this balance and stability and passionate, you know, this Emperor for sure, who is the King of Wands, who are already seeing who their goal is, which is Queen of Pentacles, someone very abundant, independent, doesn't codependent of nobody. They're, you know, they're stable. They're, you know, working on their balance and stuff. And usually the Queen of Pentacles is like the Latin, and then it's the Empress. So yeah, there's somebody very stable, they're really, I find like the Queen of Pentacles also is like, she doesn't hang around with negativity. Never. She's like, she is the Queen of Pentacles. I can't wait to see the Queen of Swords, but they don't hang out with negativity. They're not, no. And I think that's why you guys are seeing this. You're understanding that this person is very positive, very kind, very loving, right? Very generous. Nice. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. But some of you are retrieving from something. See, the Queen of Wands. Wow, she's the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, someone sexy, passionate, creative. A manifester, most probably. But yeah, this person is holding back, though. Or maybe Spirit saying, like, for now, hold back. Or maybe the divine masculine, divine feminines are holding back for Pentacles. Or it could be the divine masculine. He's just holding back because they're kind of intimidated. Or somebody's holding their money, their coins. You know, Four of Pentacles, it could be that. That person's holding their money, their coins. Because they're trying to save up. Or most of you could be in that energy. The Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Like working on yourself, dealing with things, situation. Even through the tribulations, you know, your guys are keeping that good compassion to yourself and to others as well, right? Because the Queen of Wands is someone, a warrior. Somebody who is empathetic as well. But then again, these is when they're in the highest energy. When they're in the lowest energy, no good. Okay? Yeah, so somebody is with the Four of Pentacles, is like holding back or taking a step back. It's interesting. I see that there's two choices. Interesting. You guys are battling with two choices. But I feel like with the World card in reverse, this Queen of Wands is in the lowest energy. So somebody's realizing that this person is toxic as fuck. And that's it. There's a cycle that needs to be ending with this person. Or this person, this is what the Tower moment came up, is because they have to close that cycle. There's a cycle that needs to end or is on the process of ending. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to be left in the cold. But or somebody's letting go of, you know, judgment. Yeah, a lot of you are going in through this. These Five of Pentacles, instability, financial instability, you know, some anxiety. But this, when the Five of Pentacles show up, I feel it's codependency. Five of Pentacles in reverse is letting go also, like not being in that energy of like codependent, instability, financial instability. So when it's in reverse, that means it's like, okay, so we're working on that stability, building that balance and stability for ourselves, right? A lot of us, we are being restricted, right? We're traveling, going to stuff like that. But I find like the world is like whatever, it's like things are still going. Like it's not set in stone. So there's a lot of cycles that are ending, are like turning, right? Judgment. This is divine intervention. Spirit is going to I feel like this is Spirit saying, like, do not worry. This is divine judgment. If you haven't done anything, you know, you kept your good karma, good things for yourself and stuff like that, you don't need to worry. Just focus on yourself and heal, okay? Other people, that's their problem. Do you understand? A lot of people get into a lot of situations by themselves without you doing much. You know what I'm saying? So... and Spirit is going to start calling judgment on a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of people are not going to be celebrating, right? With the Six of Wands. The Strength card and the Two of Wands. I asked today what the Two of Wands was. Yeah, but the Two of Wands is like indecision, like deciding over two things, like waiting for some type of like, you know, decision. But you see her like there's a person that she already have two choices, but she's already choosing who she wants and she's just waiting. It's interesting. So someone is building a strength to communicate. Yeah. Four of Wands. Four of Wands means celebration. This is also could mean a new foundation, marriage. So a lot of you are going through, marriages. Wow, that's lovely. But it could be also like a new relationship. It could be new foundation, new business, new ventures. New things are starting to come to light now for you guys, which is good. But this is what Spirit's saying, yo. Yeah, stick to this energy. Hermit. Hermit is all Virgo energy, hey. Stick to healing. Go inwards, okay? Use this time for yourself, for that healing, inner child, inner things, and then keep this King of Swords, right? Yeah. The King of Swords, it could be also Divine Masculine. Somebody very truthful, with integrity, not afraid of cutting people off if they have to. They don't mind, setting boundaries, telling people, I need to take my time, please, I need alone time or whatever. They're not afraid of doing that, okay? Also, this is somebody who's listening to their spirit guides. That's good, Divine Masculine. Keep listening to your spirit, to your inner guidance, to your angels and stuff like that. But I also see that you're kind of looking and waiting for somebody. So I guess that's what the Queen of Pentacles and you're kind of at healing aspects of yourself because you're getting ready to speak with your Divine Feminine. Wow, communication, that too. If your throat chakra has been closed, definitely forgiveness can help you. Yes, having forgiveness for yourself. Oh la la. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Someone is coming to tell you the truth, guy. Yo, Divine Feminines. Bueno, 2022 is gonna be a lots of union. Yeah, lots of love, lots of relationship, lots of partnerships, lots of connection, lots of truth. I like that. But someone's rushing. Someone knows that they need to rush to their person or something like that. Like, you see those guys, like, oh my God. Like, they're listening to spirit. Like, they know divine is letting them know. Like, if you don't, like with the chariot, that means like travel and stuff like that. But I'm sure that this is going to be pretty hard for somebody. A lot of divine masculine right now because with the restrictions and all this thing. So maybe that's why I saw the Five of Cups. Like, most of you are planning to this. You've been planning how to reach your love, your person. So yeah, and also tell them some type of truth. The Knight of Swords, but that too is a really fast energy with a chariot card. Very fast energy. Yeah, you guys are standing your ground. Oh, this is you, Divine Feminines. You're just working on yourself, healing yourself, protecting yourself, creating protection. This is divine. Divine is protecting you guys from any negativity, anything like that. If you're being healing and stuff like that, you're just like, you're focused on your own stuff, right? And that's it. But yeah, there's some type of communication, like really fast. Like somebody's going to travel or call or something like, but definitely, I wouldn't be surprised somebody showing up. Whoa. Whoa. Call first, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been in the Six of Swords, or the Six of Swords. This is divine spirit, like literally moving you guys from calmer waters to better waters, right? Because it's been kind of turbulent where you've been. All this deception and lying and stuff like that. Someone's no longer waiting, but you see the Four of Cups also means that kind of looking back at the past. But I feel like the Four of Cups is, somebody's Four of Cups. Yeah, this person sees this person as a Four of Cups. Yeah, someone's no longer in their head. They don't care. The Hierophant in reverse, it could be a divorce or somebody like really enlightened too. Decolonized, sweet. Yeah, because this, I think we are all tired of this energy, right? This is the Seven of Swords. This is like deception, negative people doing shit behind your back. Like, look how scary this fucking crow is. And this is people like trying to like do things behind your back to you, send you bad vibe, negative vibe, deception, lying and stuff like that. Like, we're done with this. Most of you are in this, the Eight of Pentacles, like working on yourself, doing things, getting back into yourself, finding what makes you feel good, what makes you, you're working on yourselves. This is Divine Feminines. We're no longer in this heartbreak or anything like that, right? Because like this, it's like you're really in your mind and head and really heartbroken, right? But we're no longer this. We don't have time for that. We heal that though. Don't get me wrong. Divine Feminines have been healing this while they're also working on what they're here for, on their self-worth. King of Cups. Someone very empathetic, intuitive, very emotional, emotionally stable, grounded. Listens to their intuition. But they also keep their emotion to themselves. This is somebody who has been keeping their emotion to themselves. But they're no longer confused. See, the Two of Swords usually like this is confusion and stuff like that. Like they're not sure where to go, how to go, or being trapped in their head too much. You know what I'm saying? But when reverse is someone not being in their head anymore. They're meditating. They're working on this. They're working on speaking up because they have been repressing their emotions for way too long. As well, they're walking away from what no longer fucking serve them. What keeps them down and trapped. What keeps them like not feeling good about themselves. What keeps them being involved around toxic situation just because, I don't know, it makes other people happy but not themselves, right? They're done with portraying their own soul in order to satisfy other people. This is what this Eight of Cups is. This takes forgiveness for you and for yourself when you're walking away from this stuff, because it stays with you. It's a trauma response. See, this is Spirit letting you guys know it's time to heal for souls. Time to take rest. Time to take that, do meditation, yoga. Take that therapy lesson. Better help, y'all. They're great. It's affordable. Take some therapy. You know, seek help, seek counsel. Don't keep, and listen to your intuition. Yeah. There's a lot of deceptions and trouble and tribulation and chaos and adversity. We need to get into this. Again, this is also somebody who is the high priestess, who is healing from going through very intense situations in the past, or still going at it, right? But they're keeping the high intuition. They keep telling what needs to be said. While other people are in the Five of Wands, like just conflict, karma, and all these horrible things are happening. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you are no longer in that lack of sleep and trap in your mind. Or it could be this divine masculine. Like this is his life that he was dealing with, but no longer. Somebody wanted this person to be trapped. Right? A lot of people just betrayal and deceiving you. And they just like, they have all this toxicity, you know? They have toxic trait, toxic things, and they expect you to have it too. And if you're getting better by yourself, like they get mad and shit like that. Like they keep you in this like vibration, right? But you're done. You're listening to your intuition. So something's been laid to rest, right? That's for sure. This mind entrapment, this thinking, the fear, the doubt, all these things, like, it's time to forgive and move on. And a lot of secrets have been out, right? That's what we're dealing with, too. Like the truth is hurt. It hurts, right? The truth hurts. Nobody talks about this, but the truth hurts. Right? Especially when you have to accept about lies and deceptions and things that doesn't serve us or our planet or other people, but we're supposed to just accept. There's justice coming. Okay? Divine judgment. Divine justice, which is much higher than what you can possibly believe, whether you believe it or not. Also, again, with the moon, it could also mean higher intuition. Listen to our intuition and stuff like that. Call justice to whatever situations. If somebody reveals some truth and stuff like that, like, you setting that boundary and stuff like that, you are working on you healing yourself is your own justice too. You working that inner justice so that you can, you know what I'm saying? Moon cards is a lot of deceptions, hidden truth, light and dark, going through, could be awakening as well. With the Page of Wands, some of us are taking a leap of faith as well. We are, just letting things go, letting go of fear, letting things that no longer serve us, which is good. All right, let's read the Earth Warriors, and then I think I'm going to leave it here. Yes, I love this Earth Warriors deck. Very healing, I find. And also it keeps us like connected with our ancestors and angels, so I really like it. So the Earth Warriors, because that's what we are. We are Earth Warriors. And it's nice to hear healing messages from higher up out there, right? So thank you for liking, guys, and commenting and sharing and subscribing. There's more videos where this is coming. I hope this helped you. And that's it. If the reading is done here, but if again, I always ask because you know it's been a while. But if you want to stay for the healing for the Earth Warriors, you're more than welcome. But if not, then I love you. Happy New Year. And I hope you're doing, you know, you do good for yourself and for others and for your planet. But yeah, I'm just gonna read. So if you'd like to stay, sweet. And if you get cut off, then I'll make it a second video, okay? All right, let's see. Hiaka, sources of light. Ooh. Let's see. Sources of light, number 40. That could mean something. 4 is angel numbers. I see this as it's like a lot of mystery, a lot of wisdom, you know. A lot of us are getting a lot of like downloads and listening to our intuition and healing ourselves. And the more we heal, the more we understand that we're all connected, you know, and that we're all like capable of helping ourselves, helping the planet, and helping others without excuses. Right? Also asking for help. It's okay. Right? If you need help. And not let people shame you for doing that, because that's low vibration. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay. That too can also be balanced, because it also makes people uncomfortable if you cry too much, if you're too sensitive, you do this, you do that. Like, that's not the right people. You know what I'm saying? That's not your people. People should accept you just the way you are without their expectations and that too. You need to forgive expectations. Yeah. Having too high expectation out of somebody or something, an outcome or something like that, like, whoa. Forgive, because everything is divine timing and you know. All right. Let's read Hiaka. Hiaka. I just want to keep the high vibe. Okay, let's work. Forty. I mean, hello, we're like going through New Year's Eve, so like, what? At least right now for me, when I'm filming this, when this is happening, okay? But if you're seeing this on 2022, awesome. Awesome. Woo. I hope you have a good year, man. Healing, love, all the good stuff. I hope you're dancing, keeping the high vibe, even if you're locked up, you know what I'm saying? Read a book. Yeah. Do something you never done before. All right, let's see. Sources of light. I like this. No enemy shall defeat you, not by night, nor by day, not upon the earth, nor in the soul. You are divinely protected and empowered. You shall fulfill your destiny with joy in your heart and laughter in your belly. Play, be in nature. Feel the freedom of happiness within you, even in this moment. These are your sacred powers, and with them you shall take every step upon your journey successfully, and nothing shall thwart your divine destiny. Wow. Didn't we just talk about that? You know? Healing that fear thing, mindset, negative belief, right? All right. Ask for healing. Ask for healing, mentoring, or assistant to support you now. This support will help you feel stronger and more empowered, so as to deal with any challenge and be reassured that your spirit can handle it. There is spiritual protection for you now as you follow the guidance to explore conscious movement and creative self-expression. Oh my God, I just did that today. Whoa. Whoa. Nothing is coincidence, is it? Okay, let me turn on to some incense, guys, because I don't know. I just feel like it. Okay? I like to keep the, I don't know, the energy clean while we're going through this. It's a lot of parasite and whatever. I mean, again, we're getting confirmation that we're divinely guided and protected, but I just like incense. I like it, especially through meditation and stuff like that. It's nice. This one smells good. All right. Oh yes. Those who are divine masters who want to do some like communication, or you're into the communication, like you're working on your throat chakra, Spirit's saying kainite. I don't know, trying to get one before you make the first move or do the talk, or talk to the person that you probably haven't talked or whatever, or you need to apologize or something. You know, they did wrong or something like that, and you're trying to ask for forgiveness to your person because you know that person. Yeah. For those who are shy, anxious, and very like nervous and stuff like that, kainite can help. Okay? I don't know, just a tip. All right. Where are we? For now, as you follow the guidance for consciousness. Okay, this can stir up old energy, releasing it from you and allowing vital presence to take hold within you. You are going through an initiation in which you will need to reassert your happiness and joy anytime it slips into the darkness of doubt, fear, or anxiety. Oh my God. I just said that. But there you go. Healers, healing people. We heal, you heal you. Ah. All right. Take time to dance. Ah. Sing, drum, and affirm your aliveness with joy and courage. Oh my God. Okay, stop. It's like, wow, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This is sweet. We just said that the whole reading was about that, and they're just nice summarizing it for us, okay? Take it as a confirmation. Become a spiritually bolder in the face of anything that attempts to diminish you. Have faith in the power of the divine being, the supreme power. You are watched over by love. Hayaka, a goddess of Hawaii, watches over the sacred dances of the hula and the arts of chant, sorcery, and medicine. Hers is the medicine of light, sound, and the ability to penetrate the darkness of lower level consciousness, which could overwhelm over sense of spirit, joy, heart, and inspiration with defeatism, despair, boredom, and even terror. This type of onslaught from darkness comes at a certain times to those seeking to embody and enact the light on earth. One of these times may be when we are feeling strong and making progress, and we feel tested to sustain that higher level of being and awareness even through challenge. Another of these times might be when we feel weaker, more vulnerable, perhaps fatigued from a challenging time and just not quite able to summon the quality of joy on our own. In all such moments upon the spirit warriors' path of light, Hayakas assist. For some of you, this might resonate. Some ancestors from Hawaii, you know, or some people from Hawaii, or somebody has a bloodline, a Hawaiian bloodline, but it doesn't necessarily mean, it means that, you know, embracing that culture, that, you know, they are indigenous as well, and they have this inner knowledge, and that we can all learn to appreciate and understand, you know. Hayaka is said to dwell in grove of lehua trees, which are sacred to her as the place where she spent her time dancing with the forest spirits. Think we started this with dancing? I mean, I wasn't dancing hula, but hey, I'm willing to learn. Are you willing to learn? Hey, YouTube, let's go. Well, we're hooked up. Maybe that spirit's trying to tell us, hey, maybe we should learn a new dance move or something. I mean, I've been doing like belly dancing for a long time, and now I'm getting back into it and stuff like that. But hula will be nice to learn. Why not? All right. Forest spirit. Hayaka name translate as she who lifts darkness. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trying to lift the, like, go through the light. Be the light, right? Hai is from lifting off the hip, and Aka means shadow. As patroness of sacred dances, she reminds us that with a simple movement of her hip, oh my God, I just did that today. Maybe her spirit is around me. We can move into the dance and connect with joy. I do feel it. It's kind of warm in here. Nice. Cuddly. I love spirit. I love it. Thank you. It is said that one of the first things that a shaman will ask for of a person who is plagued by demons, or in our modern parlance, unable to summon the energy for their truthful fulfillment and sacred purpose in the world, is, when was the last time you danced? Ah! That's so funny. It's true. Okay, guys, when was the last time you danced? Better be dancing. Dancing, whether literally moving your body to music or symbolically in whatever makes your being light up, is a way to invoke aliveness so that we can tap into the joy that counterattacks darkness. Consider what makes you feel like your soul is dancing. Yes. Okay, sorry, I need to do it. I can't help it. Ha ha ha. Wait, it didn't start yet. Ah. You better be dancing. Yes, healing is hard, but you gotta find some fun into it, okay? We're going through dark times, but it doesn't mean we're not bringing the sun where the darkness is. We're the light, y'all. And it's the spirit letting you know. Dance it off, man. Don't stay there. Don't let it consume you. That's too. I'm like, I wish I was in Dominican right now. Like, you know, like, but it can't be possible. I can't control that. I gotta let it go and accept and be okay with that, right? Forgive that. Wish love and forget and beautiful healing to my family, to Dominican people. Send real good healing stuff for Gaia while I'm dancing. Okay, let's continue. Where were we? Make time and space for it in your life as a practice for sustaining and strengthening your spirit. So there, I guess I say making it like a habit. I guess, yeah, I'd be dancing every single night. Like every single night, or when I wake up in the morning, like it's just something, like a habit. Like my body is like, I need to move it around so not to be, you know, not saying that I haven't been going to low point, okay? We all go through low point, you know? But the goal is not to take too much in the low point. It's okay. Accept, heal that, understand why you're in the low point, why, you know, what's going on, you know, but then get out of there. Try to find your way out. If not, it's so easy to stay there. It's so easy. I'm telling you, it's so easy. It's the hard part that we're trying to ask you to continue doing in a good way, in a fun way, okay? That's it. All right. Part of Hayaka's divine purpose is bearing the clouds, providing rain, thunder, and lighting. Her wisdom reminds us that movement in itself can be healing. When energy becomes stagnant, we can struggle. This doesn't mean we abstain from rest, because true rest allows energy to circulate through our being. There. Thank you, Spirit. This is why we emerge from rest feeling renewed and refreshed. It's true. I wouldn't be able to be here if I didn't sleep well. Yeah. Yeah. You know? If I didn't like meditate or did yoga and stuff like that, like really like actually rest though. Just rest. And now that too, it takes forgiveness too, because me, I've been conditioned like, oh, you can't be saying it like, the culture of Latinos, like resting is like, what the fuck? Right? They make us feel guilty when we rest, right? And now you're understanding that it's okay to rest, huh? Yeah, that's a trauma response from our parents and dealing with oppression and injustice, right? Yeah. Forgiveness. It's okay to rest, okay? It's okay. While all these rich people and motherfuckers don't give a fuck, they're resting, they're fine, right? You're allowed to rest too, okay? We're not their slaves. We never were. And it's time we stand up to that and believe in that. Have faith that you trust in the divine, in a higher power, and in you. You. All right, where are we? Relationships. Movement. To circulate energy means flowing in relationship with our bodies, mind, and soul, trusting our inner rhythms. Most modern lifestyles make it difficult to live an honest relationship with the mind and body. I wonder who benefits from that. It can be tricky to find the time and place to authentically, you hear that? Authentically, meaning you can't fake healing. You can't fake this stuff. As much as you try, there's no more faking lies anymore. Yeah, that's why a lot of people choose not to do it, because they're all living in that fake world lie, and they, and they expect everyone to be in the same fucking boat that they are. Yeah, go heal. Stop blaming other people. And let other people who are healing have respect of their boundaries. If they're telling you they're healing, they're going through stuff, they want their space, respect that. Forgive yourself of why you need to be constantly codependent of these people and not working on yourself. You know what I'm saying? It can be tricky to find the time and place authentically and spontaneously. Honor our natural needs for expression and flow, so we summon our wisdom and creativity to find a way. Oh my God, I love this. Hayaka says that we must be willing to move with the storm wisdom within us, or we shall be moved by the storm wisdom around us. We will be moved by those events which startle us from our routine when we are falling asleep, rather than resting and living. Give yourself permission to explore a more authentic relationship with yourself, and trust that in the process, the changes that will happen. And sometimes those changes will include how we live and work, where we live, and with whom we share our lives. We'll be healing. All right, the healing process. Here's a prayer of protection and affirmation. You can say this for yourself or over another on their behalf. In that case, speak the invocation as if it was them speaking the prayer. So you can do this for somebody else too, okay? This is a way to offer spiritual service to them. See, it's not all about money. It could be literally spiritually giving them a blessing, sending healing to that person that you know is going through a difficult thing, okay? That also is an act of service. However, if you offer this for another, know that you cannot force it to be received by their soul, and you must honor their free will to choose how they wish to live. All right, say out loud. May light dance within my soul, lifting my mind from oppression and freeing my heart from restraint. May I honor my true nature and live my life with increasing honesty. May I attract endless divine love and the protection to live this gift of my life in perfect fulfillment on all levels. I am dignity. I am wild grace. I am unrestrained being. I move in authentic truth, dancing sacred joy upon this earth. You will know when you have truly spoken this prayer from the heart because you'll feel lighter. And I do, somehow, brighter, happier, and safe. You can repeat it as often as you wish, or as you do, the words will build a field of sacred light and divine protection within your consciousness. You have completed your healing process. I think we all just did. Here, guys, I'll leave it like this so you guys can screenshot it if you want. I hope you can see it. You can screenshot it for you, for yourself. So you can like practice it daily and stuff like that. Send it to somebody or send it to yourself. But again, you can't control other people too. But it's okay to pray for others too. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? And again, if that person ends up accepting it, like their soul accepts it, it's not just the physical, it's the soul. Like if the soul receives this healing and they accept it, they will feel it physically. Okay? That's what they mean. You can pray for anybody anytime you want, okay? But it's their soul. That too, if their soul is kind of dark and really in low vibration and they're not really want to heal and stuff like that, they might deny the healing, you know, prayer. But again, there's nothing you can do. At least you did what, you know, somehow your intuition told you to do about this person or something or situation, okay? So just follow your intuition and your gut, okay? That gut feeling that tells you like it's time to, you know, help someone or heal or something like that. Like today was my gut, my intuition, you know, guided me to help you guys, okay? All right, guys, I hope this helped you. I'll see you tomorrow. I think I'll be back here tomorrow. I think so. I'm gonna give you some astrology, maybe the collective for each of the signs. But for now, I hope this helped you. I'm sending you so much love, healing, compassion. Be kind to yourself, to your planet, and to others, okay? And yes, I'm gonna leave you in the description this mix so you can dance it around too tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 31st, yeah, when you're partying for New Year's Eve, okay? If you're partying at home, you know, put your music. And stay connected, you know, use FaceTime, Zoom, whatever, you know, stay connected with your family. Don't limit yourself. Yeah, it's hard, you can't see them and stuff like that, but yo, you know, keep connected. Keep the connection, the high vibe. Don't think that you're separated, you know what I'm saying? You're not. How to take one when anyways, guys, love you, sending you good vibes, and thank you for letting me read you and heal you a little bit today. I hope this really helped you. Continue being good, doing good for others, the planet, and yourself, okay? And I'll see you next video. Mwah. Adios. Los quiero, los amo.